What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be working on the TRX4M. We've got the Bronco one here. This is my girlfriend's RC car, so doesn't really use it for its intended purpose, I guess. It's more of just a kind of mess around car for her. Would like it to go faster, more or less, so I know that all the crawler people will dislike that, but kind of just what she wants to use it for. So we've got the mud flaps on there. I think I have some spacers, and I got the lift kit from Traxxas as well. We've got those on. So today we're going to be throwing in the big block from Mofo RC. I've seen quite a few videos on this, but I figured I would make one as well, just about throwing it in. So there's the difference from the motor from the stock one that's in there now. And then I've got the high-speed gears to put in the transmission as well. And then I got the bearings to change in the transmission when we change all the rest of it out. So gonna be taking out the motor and transmission. Gonna swap everything over. So far, all that I've done is remove the drive shafts, because I started kind of doing this and then I was like, oh, let me make a video, because why not? But yeah, I took out the front and rear drive shafts. Both of those have been removed. And then I took out the 2 screws there on the battery tray. And then there's 4 screws holding the transmission down, so that's how you get all the rest of that out. So I've got all that free right now, but the battery tray just lifts up, and then this motor just pulls out here. And then now that's free. So the way I'm gonna do it is probably desolder both of these pins, and then pull the motor off, and then I'll just resolder the big block right there. So I'll do that all at once upstairs with my soldering iron. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the transmission. We can see what that looks like on the inside. Okay, so I've removed those 4 screws. I don't know what size it is because none of my stuff is labeled, but if you have this little Traxxas kit, this size looks like it's the same, but it's not. It's slightly bigger than that. And I don't know if mine's just rounded off or something, but yeah, I had to get a separate screw to take those out. So let's go ahead and remove this plate. And there's our, so it doesn't have bearings in the stock transmission, doesn't look like, at least. Looks like it's just a, I don't even know how you describe that. But we'll be adding actual bearings in now, so that should also help. So to remove everything that's in here, I'm gonna take off. So this is the one that actually connects your drive shafts. Here's this larger gear, and then this one on the side, and then there's your actual motor pinion. So hopefully you guys can see that. I know it's pretty small. So now there's 2 more screws holding the motor onto this. So take those little guys out. And the motor is now separated from the transmission. So luckily the big block one also comes with a pinion already pushed on there. I believe it's an 11 tooth, so it's just the same stock pinion that's pushed on there, except now we're going to have a metal tooth one versus the stock plastic, so that should help out a little bit too. And then as far as putting the big block back on, it's just the same exact thing, but reversed. Let me make sure I got this the right way. Yeah. Put my logo up. My positive and negative will end up the same way. Same exact threads, and there we go. The big block is installed. So it's as easy as that. So next step, I'm going to take out all of these bearings here and replace those with the ones that are included with the big block motor. Just kind of work it out side to side. So what's in their stock, I guess, is just like a bushing, I guess you would call it. But yeah, not an actual bearing, so I feel like having the bearings will be a little nicer, a little more high quality. So, and I think it adds on like an extra $6, something like that. So it's like, you might as well just do it. I'm forgetting these other bearings out. I'm just using a flathead since they're so small, and just working it side to side until it comes out there. Okay, so that's all 6 of our bearings, or our bushings, replaced with bearings. I have 6 extras here, so I don't know if those are, I don't know, just a spare set, or I guess that's all that it is just a spare set, because I don't really know where else I would use those bearings. But yeah, if you know where those are supposed to be used, then feel free to leave a comment down below, because I am not totally sure. Our next thing to look at is our high-speed gearing here. It comes with the pinion gear, which we're just gonna leave the Mofo one on there because it's metal and it's already on there. I believe it's the same gearing, looks like. Yeah, they're both 11 tooth. So I'm just gonna leave the Mofo one on there. And then otherwise we've got 3 gears to replace with these blue gears here. Okay, so there's those 3 shafts replaced with the blue gears. And then we're just gonna go ahead and put everything back. This larger one on the side here. Make sure that's meshed up nice there. And it's looking good so far. So the one with the thicker ring on the outside there is gonna go next. That pushes in there. And we're still meshed good. Long ways goes in through here. And then that pushes down and meshes in like that. So then now we're just gonna take this lid and cover this back up. Everything's turning good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these 4 screws back in, and then we're done. We've got the big block with the high-speed gears. Not too bad of a job, actually. Was pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this back together, and then we'll go solder our motor. Here's the TRX4, still all stock for the most part. She's got the magnetic body posts on there, some bud flaps. Otherwise, everything's pretty much OE. All we're gonna do as far as soldering here, we've got our big block and the Titan here. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove these 2 leads and then just transfer over to the Traxxas ones here. So it's just a 1-to-1 transfer. The same positive and ground, it goes into this one. So same thing. Just take these ones off, move them over to there. Then we don't have to deal with trying to get all this cabling out and stuff, because then you gotta cut zip ties and move it through all this bracketry and stuff. So I just figure it's easier to solder. But if you don't have a soldering iron or aren't comfortable with it, you can always get that one too. I think he has one that comes with the actual lead that you need already on it for, you know, another couple bucks. So looks like we're pretty much there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully like my soldering iron stand there. Get these out of here. So there's that removed, and then let me remove these. There's the stock Traxxas motor off. Now we're going to take our big block and solder these on. So there's those connected. I probably will throw in the battery quick just to make sure that everything is looking correct. And there's our motor working. The Bronco looks to be good. You get a little bit of a different look there. Not a huge difference, but better than nothing, I guess. Okay, now that we're back down here, we're pretty much just going to reinstall this the same way that we just did. That tightened up, and then we'll get this side. There we go. We're moving on both sides with that. So now we can drop this down under our battery here. Go ahead and connect this other side while we're here first, in case I need to move the motor around. So there's the drive shaft connected. Now all there is to do is put in those 4 screws, the 2 screws for your battery tray. Alrighty, so there's the Mofo big block installed and the high-speed gears. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the body on, and then we will bring it back upstairs, test this thing out. I'm gonna go ahead and fully charge this thing up, just because it's in storage mode now. So I don't know if that changes what's up with it, but I'll do a full charge on it just so everything is normal, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and test this out outside quick. Not much. Do you like it, buddy? Maybe. So the ground is a little wet, but you still get the gist of full throttle there. So hopefully that shows up, I guess. But I know this thing's not fast stock by any means, but I would say it's definitely quite a bit faster I'm not sure of the exact speed. Let me try to go as slow as I can over this. So yeah, it still kind of jumps, but I think that's because of these high-speed gears. I think if I had this motor with the low-speed gears, or his other motor, the Torque Monster one, then I think that would be a lot better off. But yeah, this thing is definitely pretty fast, and with the lift kit and everything, it's definitely easier to tip now. But yeah, definitely still climbs over stuff. I might have to give it a little bit of a running start, or just blow out the power there. But yeah, this ESC is a little strange. If it can't do it, it just kind of gives up. It doesn't really let you try it all. Like you can see there, like this I should be able to clear technically, but yeah, it just won't let me even try pretty much. Probably changing the ESC even with the stock motor would probably help with something like that. There we go, I finally got over it. But if you're just trying to go for speed and just want to have a little ripper on this thing, I would say this is definitely the way to do it. It's definitely pretty fun and fast. So if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will try to get back to you. If you want to do a crawler build, I would definitely say go with his Torque Monster motor, and then do the crawler gears, or just even stick with the normal gears, and then do the bearings and the transmission there. So I think that's about it for this one. If you guys have any questions or whatever, let me know. But there's your fast-ish TRX4M. But I think that's kind of, it'll flip stock really either. But yeah, definitely pretty quick. Oh, almost double flipped. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And please subscribe and like. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What do you guys think? All right.
Make money, take money, earn crack money, drug money, bail money. Heard they got life for me, how they got life for me when they took that from me. Since I had my nose, yeah.